hashtags are something which some people love and some people hate, and the sole reason for this is because one gets results from them and the other doesn't. Although luck does play a role in hashtags, but usually there's something wrong with our post, which is why it doesn't match with the Instagram algorithm required to get traffic from hashtags. If everything were correct with your post, then hashtags would have brought at least some traffic, if not a lot. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why hashtags don't work and how to make them work. And I'm also going to show you a few examples of some successful posts which I made, which got a good amount of traffic when I was only at 50 followers with that page. I don't want to give you any false hope, so let me be clear. Even if you do everything correct with hashtags, there's only a chance and a probability that your post is going to do well, but there's no guarantee that you will get awesome results from that. With hashtags, the more you do things right, the more you are increasing your chances of getting good traffic and ranking in hashtags. Now, hashtags work in a sort of 80-20 rule. That means that all the hashtags you use are not going to work, but 20% of them, that's a few of them, will work and will do the job for you and get you some good traffic. Do watch the video till the end, because in this video I'm going to include some secrets, some hashtag secrets which I haven't found in a single video on YouTube, and I know after this video the gurus are going to hate me. Now, success with hashtags depend on many factors, for example relevance, initial engagement, and how many times you have used them before, and many more which I'm going to cover soon. Hashtags are such a thing that once you start seeing some good results with hashtags, you are going to make your own strategies. And believe me, 4 out of 5 times your strategies are not going to make any sense, but they will work for you, they will bring some good traffic for you, and you will be seeing some success with that. So without wasting any more time, let's get to the point. Number 1, relevance. With hashtags, relevance is the backbone of any strategy you use. It's much like SEO. You have to have relevance. If some other post is more relevant than yours, then they'll get ahead of you. If your post is not relevant to your hashtag, then there's no chance that you'll get any traffic from hashtags. This is why many times personal pages do not rank with hashtags, because many times they cannot think of what appropriate hashtags to use. With theme pages, it is easier. Since your page is narrowed down to a single niche, therefore it is easy to target your audience with hashtags. But with personal pages, it is a bit tough. You have to use a bit of your brain to target with hashtags. But on the contrary, it's the personal pages that rank at the top with hashtags. That's because they are the most relevant ones. But regardless of what niche you are in, you can get some success with hashtags. It's not difficult to get traffic with hashtags. You can do it. Number 2, using the correct hashtags. Most of the time when people use hashtags, they don't really think much before using a hashtag. They just write whatever comes to their mind, the first thing, the simplest thing, which is the most common. For example, if the post is about a trip to Maldives, people will simply write hashtag Maldives, hashtag ocean, hashtag beach, hashtag Maldives love. That's all. These are the most common ones out there, so I'll say don't use these much. These simple terms, when used as a hashtag, these are the most popular ones, and hence the most competitive too. That is why only a few pages with the most authority, with a lot of followers, usually rank at the top. If you try using these simple hashtags, you will be dominated by the bigger pages, so I'll say don't use them. Don't. If you want to get some good traffic with hashtags, then use some better hashtags with far less competition. Number 3, create a list. Now with hashtags, making a list is very important and is very useful too. Now on YouTube, you will find gurus say that create 7-8 lists of different hashtags, but that's not what I'll say. Now I have tried out this strategy, but it didn't work for me, unfortunately. But maybe it worked for someone else, so I'm not saying that strategy is wrong. It didn't work for me, that's why I modified this strategy, and this time it did work for me, and very well. The gurus say that create 7 to 8 different lists of hashtags and use them in your posts turn by turn. Now that didn't work out for me, but I'm not saying that that won't work out for you. If you want, you can try out this strategy, but it didn't work out for me. Now what I say you must be doing is to create one single list of 30 to 50 hashtags. The more the better. And when you are posting, randomly select hashtags out of there and then post. But this won't help you all the time. So what you should be doing is, after you have added the hashtags from the list, you should be specifically searching up hashtags which are specifically relevant to that post which you are posting then. Now don't forget this. Don't ever forget this. Yes, you have to do some manual work and you have to find out some specifically relevant hashtags, but do this. Number 4, do not spam hashtags. Okay, so don't do this ever. This is the worst thing you can do, and I cannot stress more about this. Always try not to use hashtags again and again in your post. This way Instagram will think that you are spamming the hashtag, you are misusing the hashtag, and that's something they don't like. This way they'll be limiting your reach, and that's the worst thing you can imagine, because this has happened with me and it was horrible. For one entire week my hashtags were not working. Now the worst thing here is that none of your hashtags will work once Instagram limits your reach, and only your followers will be able to see your posts. So do not spam hashtags, do not use the same hashtags again and again, and try editing your list of hashtags once in a while. So if you think that the more popular hashtags you use, then more you'll be maximizing your chances of getting a wide reach of audience, then I'm sorry to say, then you'll have to face some really tough times with your reach. More popular hashtags doesn't mean that you'll be having more reach. This is why I'll say that you should stop using the hashtags with more than 5 million posts, and still if you want to try your luck, then you can use 2 or 3 1 to 5 million post hashtags. That's okay. So what you should be doing is focus on hashtags in the range of 10,000 to 100,000 posts. These hashtags are usually the neglected ones, and if you use them, there's a chance that you'll get a good exposure. With lesser and lesser competition, things become very easy for you. 10,000 to 100,000, it's a very good range for using hashtags, but 100,000 to 500,000 also work pretty well, which is why I like to use hashtags between 50,000 to 250,000. That's my favorite range.
Okay, so you see this page, this is one of my old pages which I used to run, and I quit using this at 2,000 followers because I actually made some serious mistakes, which is why it screwed up the engagement and I had to quit. I want to show you this post. This post performed very well with hashtags when I was just at 50 followers. Not only that, this also hit the explore page, and I was really happy at that, because 50 followers, explore page, that's a really good thing. You see the insights, 143 likes, 91% weren't following the page, the impressions. The impressions which I've got, hashtag 977 impressions, explore 356 impressions. Back then with 50 followers, this is an amazing thing actually. So you see, this didn't happen just like that. The hashtags performed well because I had used that type of hashtags. You can see this is a travel post and it is in Italy. You can see the location I've mentioned, and you can see a couple over there, a girl and a boy. So what hashtag I've used? Traveling diaries. Okay, it's not like travel or traveling. Traveling diaries is also a common one, but still, it is not in the millions. You can see the others, Wanderlusters. A single S can change in many things, because Wanderluster is much more common than Wanderlusters. And you can see over here, travel for life, travel for the globe, traveling couple, travel Italy. You can see these are not the common ones like travel, Italy love. These are not the common ones. Wanderlust, those don't work anymore. Exploring nature, epic exploring new places, Wanderlust vibes.
This is the reason why this post went well, because I had used appropriate and good hashtags, not the common ones. And yes, the hashtags back then were in the range of like 50,000, 100,000, 10,000, in that range. That's why it performed well. 977 impressions with 50 followers, that's a very big thing. Okay, so you can say that a bit of luck played here for me, because 977 impressions from hashtags at 50 followers, hitting the explore page at 50 followers is not something very common, and I haven't seen it much. It is a bit of lucky thing for me, but apart from that, why did the hashtags perform so well? Just luck cannot do this thing. I used those hashtags which was uncommon, which were not competitive, and that's why I got results, and that's why luck also played for me and I got some good engagement. Okay, so summarizing everything, number 1 is relevance, number 2 is don't use the simple hashtags. Don't use hashtag travel, hashtag Australia, hashtag camping, hashtag beach, hashtag volleyball. Don't use these. In fact, I'm telling you a new hashtag. Hashtag these do not work. Hashtag simple does not work anymore. And also make a list, make one single list of many 30 to 50 hashtags. And also if you want, you can use the guru strategies of creating 7 to 8 different lists and using it turn by turn. That's okay. And also take care of the competition that you are targeting. Don't use the popular hashtags. Target between 10,000 to 250k. That's the best, but you can also use up to 500k. Target those audiences, those hashtags. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hashtags are not very complicated things actually. Sometimes luck needs to play in our favor, but that's not always the case. If you do things well, you will be getting results. Maybe not insane results, but once in a while you will be getting insane results. So keep patience and do your work. If you follow the methods correctly which I stated, I can guarantee that you will be seeing some results. But keep patience, don't quit early. That's all I have to say. If you got some value from this video, then go down in the comments and tell me specifically what you liked in this video, and don't smash the like button. Go and smash the like button right now, and if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go and subscribe right now and hit the bell icon for post notifications, because I'm going to come up with a crazy ton of value based videos, and believe me, you don't want to miss them.